Agents here in the Treasure Valley are coming out and saying that we've reached the bottom of the housing market and that things are turning up. Are they right?
It's free real estate.
Mortgage Bankers Association came out and said that purchase applications are up 4% from the previous week, but yet we are still down 37% from that same time last year. Finch comes out and says that Boise is still overpriced by over 20%. So does that mean we're still on track to lose another 20% in the home prices in 2023? According to the newest market report, the median sales price in Canyon County dropped to the lowest it's been since April of 2021. So does that mean everybody who bought between April 2021 and now are negative in equity? Welcome to the Good News Real Estate channel, where we talk about real, honest, data-driven events here in Boise and beyond. Okay, so we're going to start out. Let's break off Canyon County. We're going to do single family as a whole. Then we're going to go down into new construction and resale, break that out together. Now, something that I found that was very fascinating here is here where our median sales price now in Canyon County as a whole is $395,000. The last time this happened was in April of 2021. Right now, so that's a 6% right here. That's a 6.4% decrease from a year ago. Well, from April to now, what does that mean for buyers who bought between now and then? Now, obviously, some people are going to have positive equity, but there is a huge decline in home prices from as far as the median sales price goes. And the other thing that we want to look at, because we keep hearing agents say that buyers are back. Man, the market's turned around. We hit the bottom and now we're coming out. And yes, inventory is moving. But something I want to remind you is last year, there was about 20,000 homes sold in the MLS. Still had a $115,000 decrease from the peak of the market of last year to now. So yes, homes are going to sell still. So I'm not saying they're not going to sell, but I still think we have declines coming. Pending sales right here. So pending sales right now are sitting at 724. Which is a 30% decrease from the same time last year. That's crazy. So we're still seeing a 30% decrease in home buyer demand. And our inventory is up 108%. Well, obviously, it's not an inventory issue on why the pendings are down 30% year over year, and more it's a buyer demand issue. So let's look at existing home sales. So this is not new construction, existing home sales. And this is what's kind of interesting. So right now we have on the top right here, we have April of 2021 and January of 2023. And the reason why that is because April of 2022 was the peak for home prices, the median home sale price. The median home sale price for existing or resale homes is $339,000. Back in April of 2021, over a year ago, the median sales price for resale homes was $371,000. It's lower today than it was back in April of 2021. That is insane. Just year over year, it's down 13%. I got to ask you guys this question. Now, I know some of you guys are wanting the off-sidelines and buy, and that's fine. Be patient. Don't get emotional, and be aggressive on your offers, because that's 13% down year over year. And as soon as that number continues to increase, because even if we flatline, guys, remember, even if we flatline, that number is going to increase. And what is that going to do to what's the media going to say? What are home buyers who are thinking about getting in the market, what's that going to do to them? Is that going to scare them away? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The other thing we see is that the pending home sales down are 23. They're down 23% year over year. Inventory in Canyon County is up 193%. According to BRR, our month supply of inventory is 1.5 months. But our solds, so this is the activity that happened in December, sold in January, typically is down 43%. So that is a major decline, almost a 50% decline from this same time a year ago. So let's look at new construction, because we've been talking about new construction. In January of 2023, the median home sales price was $415,000. Back in April, again, this is over a year ago, the median sales price for new construction was $420,000. Do you guys see that? Do you see it? It is under what it was in April of 2021, not April of 2022, April of 2021. That's insane. Guys, this is why we've been preaching, be patient. People are saying, oh, the market's never been better. People have been saying that for the last year, when we're out there saying, guys, wait a second, something's not happening. And now nobody can deny this, because year over year, we're down 10% in new construction. Oh my gosh, guys, this is insane. So our pending home sales down are 32%, almost 33%. And the inventory is up 62%. So our inventory it hasn't doubled as what it was the same time last year, but it hasn't gone negative either. And so we know that the pending home sales It's not due to inventory again. It's due to buyer demand. Now, as these home prices come down, people are going to say, wow, okay, that house is finally affordable, and they're going to jump on it. And I've had many conversations with you with you guys over this last week that, hey, we watched this house and now it went pending. I can't believe it went pending. Now I think as home prices come down, there's somebody sitting on the sidelines, and when it comes down low enough, somebody's going to jump on it. I think we're going to maybe continue to see those trends of people getting off the sidelines when a home price comes low enough, but that means home prices got to still come down. All right, now let's jump into Ada County. Ada County single family homes. We're looking at a $487,000 median home sales price for the month of January in 2023. Back in May, so this was the peak of our market, is May 2022, the median home sales price was $602,000. So that's a $115,000 price drop. But check this out. In May of 2021, the median sales price was $518,000. So we are below May 2021 numbers. Guys, that is insane. Think about all these people who bought between May of 2020 or April of 2021, and now the median sales price is lower than that. Pending sales are down 27% year over year, and then the inventory looks like we're up 165%. One thing I want to remind you guys is agents can no longer hide behind the fact that year over year we're up, because we're not going to be up. And if we flatline or if we continue to decline, it's going to continue. And that number, year over year decline, which is 9% for single family homes in Ada County, that 9% is going to increase even more. Even if we just flatline, guys, it's going to increase. And then that could potentially scare more and more people. Okay, now we're going to break down Ada County from existing home sales to new construction home sales. Right here, it shows that the median sales price is right around $480,000 for the month of January of 2023. Back in the peak of May, that was when our home prices peaked. That was almost $587,000. So we're looking at almost $110,000 decrease between resale homes from the peak of May to January. That's not even a full year. Imagine if these home prices continue to decline, what's that going to show for May when we go year over year? For year over year of January, we're down 6%. So again, agents can't hide behind the fact that we're down year over year. And our solds are down 41%. So our demand is continually declining. Our pendings are sitting right around 18% down year over year. But here's what's fascinating that I want to bring you up right here. Look at this number. So of May of 2021, the median home sales price was $506,000. January of 2023 is $480,000, almost $480,000. So we are below the prices of May in 2021. I don't know. That sounds pretty crazy to me. Let's jump down here to the new construction. So new construction, it's sitting down. It had a 16% decrease year over year. So last year it was at $588,000 or $589,000, and now it's looking like it's $495,000. 60% decrease year over year. That's massive. If you've been following our channel, we've been preaching that this is going to come, and this is coming now, and it's just weird to see it actually come to fruition. Our pending sales for new construction homes are down 32% year over year, and the median sales price. So May of 2021, the median sales price was $544,000. And again in January, we are below that price of what it was in May of 2021. I just want to really belabor this. If you're thinking about getting off the sidelines, please be patient. Be patient and be aggressive. And it's okay if maybe you miss out on a house because somebody got a little too excited on that house, but don't overpay for a house right now. I mean, you can see home prices have declined year over year, and they're on the downward trend still. Despite what everybody's saying, the data doesn't lie. And the data is saying home prices have declined, and they're going to continue to decline. I mean, in new construction alone, that's 16% down year over year, and that's insane.